I hope I don't mess this painting up, because that's like the best part of the painting right there. Look how cool that little area is for my sunrise, sunset, whatever the heck. I think it's a sunrise. Man, what do you think, Larry? You like it? You ham. Try manual focus. I don't think it really helps. Yeah, I got a few things in town today at Goodwill. I got a couple CDs. I got this one is Linkin Park. One more light. It looks like it's worth me listing. I don't know. I may just save it for the record show for $5, but we'll see. I was happy to find this. I don't know how this focus is terrible. Anyway, I found Pretty Reckless. Going to Heck. Yeah, that's the little girl from, well, she's not little anymore. It's from, The Grinch Stole Christmas, you know. It's a little bit naked. And I found 3 sealed Dean Martin celebrity roasts. This one's real thin for some reason, so I don't know if I should have left it, but I'm going to lot them up. So I got 2 thick sets. Fully roasted's one, fully roasted, and then whatever that collector's edition, and then this says fully roasted. Featuring Betty White, Governor Ronald Reagan, Bette Davis, and many others. And then I found a few records. This one has no sleeve. Anybody recognize what cover or what inner sleeve that is? Can you see the lyrics? Let's see if we have the song title. Subdivisions. That's Rush without a cover. I guess it would be Signals, right? The one with the dog peeing on the fire hydrant. I hope that's focusing. I cannot tell on my monitor anymore. And then I got a James Bond. Most of these, a couple of them, I don't know how good the records are. I know the last one I'm going to show you, the record is not the best. So I got Roger Moore, Live and Let Die soundtrack. I just watched this on VHS. Has that stupid ending where they inflate the guy up and he explodes. I think in a way it makes sense, but his body wouldn't have inflated that way, I would think. No, I don't know. The human body does inflate big. I got Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which I'll probably listen to that. I'll probably listen to all these, honestly. And this one, look at that, the Flash Gordon soundtrack, and the cover's bad. The record's probably playable. I was just walking by today, and I didn't think they had anything new. The color changed today, but they hadn't really put any new colors out, so they were still orange. But I just happened to see the next album. I'm going to flip it over because I almost didn't register in my head when I saw it. I walked and I looked and glanced at the records. It looks like the same ones. And I go, whoa, because it was down on the lower shelf. Here comes my mom to interrupt me. Anyway, the record looks questionable. Pink Floyd Animals. Anyway. She was just going after the mail. But I'm going to try this today. Probably the first one I'll listen to. I want to listen to that Pretty Reckless, but I'll listen to that in the car. I think she sings like heavy, doesn't she? I'm not a real big fan of that stuff. So occasionally it's okay, but I always kid my buddy Dan because all his bands sound like yeah. Even if it's rough, it's kind of a neat surprise. It's an EMI Records. This is a British import of Pink Floyd Animals. I don't know if it's an original. There's no UPC symbol. But that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is the problem with this record. See nice scuffs on it. I don't know if they'll... And, you know, there's a lot of quiet areas on Animals and several Pink Floyd albums, so noise isn't always the best thing. I don't know. It may clean up. Mostly scuffing, I hope. I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, the Flash Gordon soundtrack is pretty rough. A little bit warped, too, it would appear. Well. The Pink Floyd Animals is also a little, it has some crackles. The second side's a little worse, but it's still pretty good, especially for an import. The other stuff I think sounds pretty good. Boy, that's really warped. I probably won't sell it. Might get $3 for it. No, it's really bad. Wow. My second trip to Goodwill only produced one item. My Cup of Joe mug. Wow, I'm really digging on this Pretty Reckless. Pretty good. I don't listen to too much new stuff, but pretty cool. Of the day, more records at Goodwill. Dirty ones, just like the last time. I have not checked the condition of them either, so we'll see. There was some surprises. I evidently was the first person there. There's no way they would have left this crap. Well, how's everybody doing this fine day? What day is this? Wednesday. January, something, 21st, I believe. Nuki, get out of here. Well, let's see if anybody wants to say anything. Oh my God, there goes my back. Per box. Oh, Larry. Nuki, get out of there. Found this game today. It was free. I don't know if it's all there. It looks like somebody tried to open it. It was in a tote. I should have dug down the tote just to make sure that nothing was in there. I don't know if it's worth anything. Found this cup. And there were some more records I think I mentioned in the car, if I left that part in. I got this Chewy. I paid $3. I don't know if it's worth me even selling for $5, so I don't know. It does have, it makes sound. I'm going to see if, I think it just takes a regular battery in the back. So I hope it works. That'll make it cool. I might hold on to it, especially if it makes Wookiee noises. Got a Uber charger. Figure I'll use it in one of my outlets. I'm hoping I can put it over where my computer's plugged in, where my clock is. But probably, knowing my luck, that the top plug is the computer. That means I'll have to shut the computer down, and I hate shutting my computer down. Anyway, it's got 2 USB jacks. It really wouldn't be much good over there unless I need it on one of the other sides, is where I'd probably use it the most, with the USBs anyway. Alright. Larry. Bought myself one cheapo single coffee makers. It's like it takes K-cups or you can put grounds in it. I just had a couple. I bought some Dunkin' Donuts regular coffee, and I made a cup. I made it 12 ounces, and I filled the little cup thing about this full. I should have borrowed down a little more, but still seems like a waste of coffee for that amount. But compared to the price of a K-cup, I guess not. I had the decaf over at my mom's of the K-cups. That thing, you just put the amount of water in the back, and then the basket has a thing for either a K-cup. Larry, get out of there. Nobody wants to get in my record box. Anyway, there's some more records. I don't know what, well, like this guy here, Chick Corea. I think I've seen him before. I'm assuming he's maybe like jazz or something. I don't know. Some of this I just grabbed. The records look mostly good. The covers can be questioned. Well, that's not true. There's some. Looks like some of the records are pretty filthy. This was kind of a surprise. You've heard of Leon Russell. Well, look at this. Leon Russell. It's signed from Leon Russell. And then Life and Love, Leon Russell. Signed by Leon Russell. And then Carney Leon Russell. Also signed by Leon Russell. So that's pretty sweet. I got to be there, Michael Jackson. It's all taped across the top, but I think the record was okay. So I'll be playing all these before the next record. So I did not check for, because that one I think I showed in my video. Oh, it's earlier than this one probably. Yeah, that Flash Gordon was really warped. It sounds okay. The quiet parts are noisy, but there's no skips or anything. And check this out, Yoko Ono. There's John on the back. Oh, this is after he died. That's why there's no mention of him on there. 82, because there's like a ghost image. But yeah, that's kind of cool to find. I highly doubt it's worth more. I think her earlier stuff is worth stuff, but did she have any albums without John on them before he got killed? I don't remember now. Mountain Dew, Grandpa Jones, you know, is he from Hee Haw? Is he? Yeah, he's not on the Waltons. He's on Hee Haw. This rare recordings of Billie Holiday. I don't know how rare the record is. The record, I think, looks pretty good, but the cover, you know, isn't. Most of them do need cleaning. It might be a little warped. Nothing that's going to be a problem. Let me see. I got to cherry pick through these a little bit. Got a Hank Williams. Is it? Oh, Hank Wilson. This isn't Hank Williams. I was wondering. Yeah, it's Hank Wilson's Back, Volume 1. That's funny. I didn't even think about it being not Hank Williams when I grabbed it. I'm not a big fan. I mean, I don't really listen to Hank Williams. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I've seen that before. I just don't recall what the deal is. And I got... Man, these other ones were cool to find. I think they're kind of rough, but you know, just to find them is pretty sweet. Bob James, Ivory Coast. These obscure stuff are what I would normally not probably buy or clean, so that's why I bothered to buy them. Bob James, Touchdown. Like I said, there was an Every Which Way But Loose, but it had the wrong record in it. Alright, so then got a Dark Side of the Moon, also tape, the record, you know. My buddy Dan needs one, but he probably won't want this if it's bad. Yeah, you know, it's probably somebody loved it. I always blame these little weird marks on fingernails digging into the thing. And then, what was the other things I found? I found the Beatles at a Hollywood Bowl. I did not look really the volume. There's a lot of grit on these. Somebody did not store their records in a good spot, but not on the other side, but I'll be careful and wipe that off before I clean it. Then I got Something New, the Beatles. It's been taped all the way around the cover. You can see it, but you know, if it's playable, I'm gonna ask $5 for it. It's looks like somebody enjoyed it. Looking at, you know, the spindle's got a lot of wear, lots of little scrapes. They may go in a cheaper box, I don't know. And then I got Songs and Pictures of the Fabulous Beatles. You know, sleeves. This one's got a lot of grit on it, but it's a VJ record, so I'm not sure on the value. Some of the VJs and stuff used to have a lot more value, but then they realized that they had printed, you know, extra printings of them, had done extra printings when Capitol took away their rights. They got mad and printed out a bunch of extra stuff. Rubber Soul. They didn't figure the Beatles were going to be that big, so, but then when they did, of course, they screwed over their person. There's some really nasty crap on the edge of this, and the bottom's bad, but Rubber Soul. Anyway, that is the records I found. I suppose this will be the end of another video, so thanks for watching, and I will talk to you again, I hope. You like your new collar? She's getting used to it, I guess. She did not like it at first, did you? Somebody is becoming a young lady. She's been acting a little crazy lately. I'm just disappointed in her. I'm trying to get a hold of that place in Seneca about getting her fixed. Stop. You're not taking it off. Yeah, that thing makes good coffee, but it like leaves a lot of settlement through that thing. I don't know if I could squeeze a little coffee filter in it or not. May have to just resort to K-cups. Oh boy. What are you doing up there?